This is the AEA Terminator 357 Gen 2 from 50 yards. Later we'll do some 100-yard groups, and then we'll blow away some dirt clods. This is where you can just enjoy shooting through my scope. During this video I used pellets that someone had made themselves. They sell them on Amazon and they sell them as hats and vortex, but you can see so many imperfections in the pellets that you can tell they made them themselves. This is coming up to 50 yards. These are the groups I got with these pellets. Not bad, pretty good. These are the pellets that I shot. As you can see, they're really imperfect on the skirts. You can actually see some of the shavings on there and on the rim of these skirts, but it gets pretty bad. These are actually okay, kind of, not really. But I think you can see on this last one, it's not even circular. It's the last one's coming up right here. I mean, look at that. That's what I was shooting today. This is another 50-yard group. Here I'm only shooting 5-shot groups, and then later on I'll show you where I shoot a 10-shot group, and you can see how well the pellets did in the Terminator. I guess if you're really hard up for pellets, and because there is a ammo shortage, these are an okay alternative on Amazon, and they go for about 12 bucks a can, so they're pretty affordable, and I will show you a picture of them. They're full of imperfections on the skirt, you'll see, and it's interesting that somebody's actually thinking they're getting away with selling these as hats and vortex, but they're not. This is the 10-shot group that I was talking to you about earlier. This is a 5-shot group. I'll hit in the upper right-hand corner, and then we'll go down to the middle of the target and shoot another 5-shot group. Here in California, I must say, there's a lot of people who have AR-15s with the web, so that you can't grip the pistol grip with your thumb. So that's what happened today. I saw 2 or 3 of those today at the range. And then I also was next to this guy who had a rifle from the Hungarian army, which was pretty cool. Yeah, you meet all kinds of people out there. Actually met the owner of a car dealership out there today. Now let's continue and do some 10-shot groups here, and then we'll see how many dirt clods we can get into. Again, this is shooting at 50 yards. Later on we'll get into shooting at a target at 100 yards away, and then the dirt clods are about 105 yards away. You'll see in the 100-yard groups, at 100 yards it shoots an average of about 4-inch groups with flyers. Then again, when I shoot the groups at 100 yards, we're really hitting probably about 25 pellets. As you can see here, I'm hitting a dirt clod, and that dirt clod is probably only about 4 inches wide. So I'm hitting it, but I'm also missing it just barely, as you can see. These Dirt Clods are at 105 yards, by the way. So now we're gonna shoot at 100 yards. Right after this picture, you're gonna see a target with 100 yards, and you can see first shot, pretty good first shot. Second shot went way low like that. I don't have no idea what happened there. But the rest of the shots were, you know, about 4 inches in diameter. But you can see you get flyers from these pellets every now and then. Something you just can't avoid. So basically, the Terminator is not a regulated gun, and I think because it's not regulated, it has more flyers than a regulated gun. But then again, I have nothing. I don't have a FX Impact M3 35 caliber to compare it to. But I have a feeling the FX would be a little more accurate. But I'm just a range guy. I just go to the range and shoot for sport. So I'm not trying to hunt anything, but you could definitely hit a raccoon or a coyote at 100 yards with this thing. Now I'm going to get back into shooting Dirt Clods. That Dirt Clod is probably about 6 or 7 inches across. I think I hit it maybe about 7 out of 10 times. So we'll see. It's more fun when they explode, quite honestly, but we'll get into some more exploding dirt later in the video. I hope this isn't too boring for everybody. It's a lot of fun for me. Again, I'm shooting at the 100-yard target, and you can see it's grouping pretty well. Is to be about 4 inches with a few flyers here and there. Again, it's a lot of fun to shoot it at 100 to see what an air gun can do. And I'm impressed with the Terminator. I really enjoy the gun. It looks cool. It's got 2 tanks. It's just a great gun. Then shooting these Dirt Clods again, and this is a little more exciting as far as Dirt Clods blowing up. Anyway, again, if you had to hit a small deer at 100 yards, you could probably get within a 4-inch group on a deer. I'm not a hunter, but of course, you would have to use larger pellets. More the 126 or 100. I would actually use the 145 grain bullets from Nosler. The Benjamin Nosler would be good. 81 grains. They were very powerful in my AEA Terminator versus Fruit video. You wouldn't believe how powerful this thing is when it's up close. We were shooting it from 20 yards, and this thing was just blowing up the fruit. So here, I'm going to show you the target from 100 yards.
It's at 100 yards.
It's not a bad group for 100 yards. I really like that. You guys have a great day.